Let's get straight to the point. Number 8, the Great Attractor. Imagine you're on a bus, minding your own business, when you realize the driver is missing and the vehicle is accelerating toward a giant invisible magnet. Congratulations, you've just visualized the Milky Way's current situation. Meet the Great Attractor, a massive gravitational anomaly about 250 million light-years away that is currently hauling us and thousands of other galaxies toward it at casual 1.4 million miles per hour. The best part? We can't actually see what it is because the zone of avoidance, basically the dust and gas of our own galaxy, is blocking the view like a giant cosmic privacy curtain. It's either a massive cluster of dark matter or a celestial vacuum cleaner that's eventually going to turn us into galactic spaghetti. Scientists tell us not to worry because dark energy is expanding the universe faster than we're being pulled, but being caught in a cosmic tug-of-war between the Big Rip and the Big Crunch isn't exactly the comforting bedtime story I was looking for tonight. We're essentially plummeting toward a mystery.
Number 7, the Carboniferous housekeeping failure. Ever wonder why the world is obsessed with coal? It's all thanks to a 30-million-year-long biological brain fart called the Carboniferous period. Imagine plants finally evolving the ability to grow tall by creating lignin, the tough stuff that makes wood, well, woody. It was a massive upgrade, except for one tiny, terrifying detail. Absolutely nothing on Earth knew how to eat it. For millions of years, trees would grow, die, and just pile up like uncollected IKEA furniture. Because no bacteria or fungi had the Digest Wood software update yet, these dead forests didn't rot. They just sat there, suffocating the planet under miles of dry timber. This caused oxygen levels to spike to 35%, making the air so flammable that a single lightning strike could probably turn the entire continent into a backyard barbecue. It also allowed bugs to grow the size of Labradors, because apparently nature wanted us to have nightmares about dragonflies with 2-foot wingspans. Eventually, microbes caught up, but not before we buried enough carbon to fuel the Industrial Revolution and arguably ruin our climate today. We're basically burning the leftovers of a planetary housekeeping failure. Evolution is a real vibe.
Number 6, the hover hands reality. Do you think you're sitting down right now? Or holding your phone? Think again, champ. Science has some incredibly awkward news for you. You have never actually touched anything in your entire life. Nope, not even that one time. Here's the deal. The atoms that make up your glorious body are mostly empty space, surrounded by a feisty cloud of negatively charged electrons. The stuff you're trying to touch, like a chair, a screen, or another human's face, is also covered in negative electrons. And just like trying to push two matching ends of a magnet together, those electron clouds violently repel each other. What your brain registers as the sensation of touch is actually just the electromagnetic force of your atoms rejecting the atoms of the object. You are currently hovering about a nanometer above your chair. Every hug you've ever given was a lie. A high five is just two people aggressively pushing air near each other. You aren't interacting with the world. You're just a ghostly collection of particles floating through life, desperately trying to avoid actual contact, like a germaphobe at a toddler's birthday party. The universe basically invented hover hands billions of years before awkward middle school dances made it cool.
Number 5, the KPG asteroid's worst day. Everyone knows an asteroid killed the dinosaurs, but the how is way more dramatic than a simple bonk on the head. Imagine a rock the size of Mount Everest hitting the Gulf of Mexico at 45,000 miles per hour. That's not an impact, it's a planetary redesign. Within seconds, the Earth's crust behaved like a liquid, splashing upward into a mountain twice as high as Everest before collapsing. But the real kicker was the ejecta. Billions of tons of vaporized rock were blasted into space, only to fall back down as glass tektites. As this material re-entered the atmosphere, it heated the air to the temperature of a pizza oven. Basically, for a few hours, the entire sky was a broiler, and every dinosaur not underground or underwater was essentially rotisserie chicken. Then came the impact winter, where soot blocked the sun for years, killing the plants and the survivors who forgot to bring a snack. It's a sobering reminder that we are all just one cosmic rock away from being a future species' favorite museum exhibit. It wasn't just a bad day, it was a total system reboot where 75% of life got deleted because of a celestial stray bullet. Nature doesn't do gentle reminders.
Number 4. The biological carjackers. Ever had a day where you feel like you're just going through the motions, barely in control of your own limbs? Well, for the unlucky ants of the tropical rainforest, that isn't just a mood, it's a literal biological carjacking. Enter Ophiocordyceps, a fungus that doesn't just infect you, it turns you into a meat puppet. Unlike most parasites that go for the brain, this fungal jerk leaves the ant's brain perfectly intact while it physically hijacks the muscular system. Imagine being fully conscious while your legs decide to walk away without your permission. The fungus forces the ant to climb a leaf exactly 25 centimeters above the ground, the perfect humidity for a fungal spa day, and perform the death grip on a vein. Once the ant is locked in place, the fungus kills its host and sprouts a giant triumphant mushroom stalk directly out of the ant's head to rain spores down on the victim's grieving family below. It's like a horror movie directed by a mushroom that's also a control freak. We like to think we're the masters of our own destiny, but out in the jungle, there's a spore with a better 5-year plan for your body than you have for your career. It's the ultimate quiet quitting gone wrong. Nature is truly terrifying.
Number 3. The cosmic sniper shot. How would you like to be deleted by a cosmic laser before you even finish your latte? Meet the gamma ray burst, the universe's way of saying your free trial of existence has expired. These are the most powerful explosions in the cosmos, triggered when a massive star collapses or when 2 neutron stars have a violent hug. They release more energy in seconds than our sun will in its entire life. It's like a cosmic sniper shot. If one hit Earth, it wouldn't just give us a tan, it would strip the ozone layer and cook the atmosphere into a toxic brown smog, leaving us to be fried by radiation. The best part? Because these beams move at light speed, we'd have zero warning. 1 second you're scrolling on your phone, and the next your atoms are being disassembled into a fine cosmic mist. We live in a shooting gallery where the bullets are beams of death, and our only defense is that space is really, really big. It's comforting to know the universe is basically a caffeinated toddler with a laser pointer. Sleep tight. Number 2. The solar sneeze. We all love the sun, right? It provides light, warmth, and the vitamin D that prevents us from becoming Gollum. But our favorite star is also a chaotic, plasma-filled ball of rage that occasionally lets out a solar sneeze called a coronal mass ejection. In 1859, the sun threw a tantrum known as the Carrington event, which was so powerful that telegraph wires literally burst into flames, and people in the Caribbean could read newspapers by the light of the northern lights. If that happened today, it wouldn't just be a cool light show, it would be a technological apocalypse. Our entire modern civilization is built on a fragile spiderweb of copper and silicon that would be fried instantly. No GPS, no internet, no banking, and definitely no ordering pizza from an app. We'd be thrown back to the 1800s in about 8 minutes, except none of us actually know how to churn butter or ride a horse. We are essentially one bad solar day away from having to learn how to talk to our neighbors and read physical books. It's a terrifying reminder that our high-tech lifestyle is completely dependent on a giant nuclear reactor that doesn't care about your Wi-Fi signal. It's the ultimate unplugged experience that nobody actually asked for.
Number 1. The Great Filter. Ever throw a party and nobody shows up? That's basically humanity right now in the Milky Way. We've been scanning the stars for decades, and so far it's just crickets. This brings us to the Fermi paradox. If the universe is so vast and old, where is everyone? The Great Filter is the terrifying scientific theory that attempts to answer that question. It suggests there's a massive, impassable wall in the evolutionary process that wipes out civilizations before they can leave their home planet. The scary part? We don't know if we're already past the filter or if it's currently lurking in our future like a cosmic brick wall. If we ever find simple life on Mars, it's actually the worst news in history. Why? Because it proves that life starts easily, but finishing the game is the hard part. It means the filter is still ahead of us, waiting to delete us via climate change, nuclear war, or some rogue AI that decides we're too annoying.
We're either the luckiest winners in existence, or we're just another doomed species on a countdown clock. Silence isn't just golden. In this case, it's bone-chilling. It's the ultimate game-over screen for the galaxy. Good luck. If you enjoyed this existential crisis, hit like and share it with someone who sleeps too well. Subscribe to Coolest Dude Explains for your daily dose of cosmic anxiety. We post every day. See you tomorrow for more ways the universe is trying to evict us. Stay cool, stay curious, and try not to panic.